well, it just always is. In general, we see the geology here. We got subduction zones. We have the Alpine Fault connecting this subduction zone there up to the Kermadec Trench. We've had some magnitude 5+ earthquakes up here as well to the north, and it's kind of a common pattern where we get a higher magnitude earthquake down here, 6+, and then we'll get lower magnitude earthquakes above it. So if this is like a 6, these might be 5s, and that's what we're seeing. And then, of course, there's the whole ring of fire. We've been having
All right, so now y'all hear what's being said. You hear the guy speaking. Amen. You hear him talking about what's happening out there in stellar space. And he's telling about what the sun is doing to cause the earthquakes. Now, I don't know if y'all been following the news lately. That's why I'm going to say this is vitally important. Now, we are 3 minutes at the bottom of the hour. And even right now, you get strange weather patterns. They have forecasts where I'm at. They have forecasts, rain, thunderstorm. It didn't happen. The other night, out the clear blue sky, the stars twinkling in the night, stars twinkling in the night. And then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out. And so I'm saying, man, what is this? And this is what people don't understand. God said in the 8th chapter of the book of Genesis that there will be, harvest time, seed time and harvest time, summer, winter, snow, cold, and heat. It will be until the day that the Lord come back and renew this earth. But it shall not cease as long as the earth remains. So we will have no seasons. And so when you look at the fact of the matter that what's coming next, about 2 months from now, we're going to be headed into, fall. Just that quick. We'll be, and starting where the leaves on the trees start falling. So we're going to be headed for that in just a little bit. And it's not too far. But at the time, what I'm saying, we look every day for the sun to rise in the east and it sets in the west. And we look for we still look for north being north, south being south. But the Bible talks about the polarity, in other words, the pull, and the North Pole and the South Pole, things shifting. That's what causes strange magnetic storms, and it's all dealing with the sun. Now, if the sun gets crazy, it's going to cause the North Pole, South Pole, and everything, like shaking up one of them globes, one of them glasses, to get crazy. It's going to start causing a compass to go out of whack. It's crazy. You be going around in circles. You're going to understand what's that what happened except you got the Bible. What you mean? So the Bible's going to be the compass for all things. What you mean all things? Tell you what's coming next. Just like now, we seeing just by the sun acting a fool. We're seeing what's happening right now. That's so-called, if you can handle this. All the rules of the law of physics, the law of nature, and things of that nature are being affected. Now here we got this guy running around here saying, which I don't mean it in a negative way, that people acting very strange. They're acting like something's wrong with them. They're like they don't know what the heck going on, which they don't. So he got a lot of problems with people. And I'm serious. When y'all hear about just over the weekend, I told y'all, and I don't want to keep on saying and reiterating over and over again, but you saw the violence in Chicago, Indianapolis. You saw the violence, even in Texas that's flooded. Have y'all seen the devastation of Texas? I mean, they got swept out. Did you see what happened to China? Half of China is up underwater. No, I'm not making up. No, they are not talking this. The last time nobody reported about that flood that was going through New York streets, I didn't hear this, the Carolinas. It's flooding terribly over there. You know what I'm saying? It's flooding terribly over there. Now, what we do about that, Doc? Nothing but pray. Pray that these people start hearing the voice of God. Pray that they start saying, Lord, help us get their life right with the Master before it's too late. That's what they better do. Because if they don't, they're going to have some of the hardest trouble they ever had in their lives. And like I'm saying, Let me show you something. First look at Isaiah. Isaiah 3rd chapter, my boy. And I'm sure if Isaiah was around right now, he wouldn't mind. That means that's my man. That man right there is something else. Isaiah 3rd chapter verse. I'm going to read from verse 1 through 12. For behold, the Lord of hosts, to take away from Jerusalem and from Judea the state and the staff, the whole state of bread and the whole state of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient and the captain of 50, and the honorable men and the counselors and the cunning artificers and eloquent orators. You remember last night I read to you in the 57th chapter of Isaiah, where the righteous man, the wise man perish out the earth and none laid to heart. This is what God's saying. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes that shall rule over them. Yeah, you get these younger people in Congress and office and stuff like this, and they just messing up things, and then you got a lot of them. The CEO got their own little business running, and they just walking over people, and they just doing some crazy stuff now. And then children right now, you just watch, they jump in front of an old person a minute in front of a line. They'll bump them, they'll push them, they'll do everything. Very arrogant. Children are very arrogant today at time. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the babes against the honorable. Hear that? When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, thou hast clothing, be thou rule over, and let this ruling be under thy hand. In other words, you got money, you got clothing and everything, be our boss, be our leader, be our teacher. And so we won't have to deal with all this trouble that's happening right here.